everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. The guard pair will be Conley and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5. DB, no one has more Defensive Player of the Year awards than Rudy Gobert. 4 of them.
Well, with the 4, he is now tied with the great Dikembe Mutombo and the great Ben Wallace. Does he have another one in his sights?
Now James, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Pass to Ayton. Fires from deep. Julius Randle with the rebound. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Golden State Warriors. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Out of bounds.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Conley, the pass to Randall. Conley with the screen on Vanderbilt. Here's Randall, and it's good off the glass.
Well, the effectiveness of Julius Randle, wherever he is on the floor, the mid-range, one of those tools in the toolbox.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic, no good.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Here's Randall. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Doncic. The shot will not fall. Nice defense from McDaniel.
Boy, misfiring on your first 4 shots. You've got to settle in here.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Doncic kicks to Vanderbilt. Doncic against Conley. No one near James as he lets it go. And the Lakers with another miss.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
That size and length and strength, LeBron, a tough one to try to shoot over.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And checking out some numbers for Gobert. Last season, he played outstanding. 3rd in shooting percentage, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. Doncic looking it over. Five on the clock. Pass to Vanderbilt.
And able to find the finish.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. McDaniels against LeBron. just 4 to shoot. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Endures for the Timberwolves 2 consecutive trips to the Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, this is by far the franchise's most successful era to date. But of course, they are not satisfied. Anthony Edwards desires a championship because he wants to be considered amongst the all-time greats.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
No good on that one. And DB, at this early part of the season, what's most important for the head coaches?
What's fascinating to me, Kevin, when you listen to coaches talk is whether you're a championship coach or a first-year coach, one of the biggest things you have to do is figure out your rotations.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota, fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And he makes the first.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
And he makes both free throws.
Julius Randle has been a consistent producer in this league for a long time. This guy, an absolute matchup nightmare.
Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. And here is Ayton. Pass to Doncic. And again, the Lakers no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Lakers trail by 9. James right side. LeBron is doubled. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. Outside for Randle. Nailed from three-point land. Randle's got 9 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Randle's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Back over to you, Kevin.
And Allie, thanks so much. Here's Edwards. McDaniels outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here is Doncic. Nothing on the board. Ayton wide open. Pass to Reeves. Edwards against Doncic. Shoots the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
Now Conley. Now Gobert. Randle outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 12.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
And the Lakers have possession. 9-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
That was a rough outing. They did a few good things, but the inconsistencies caught up to them in that one.
To be perfectly frank with you, I'm surprised it was as close as it was. I thought they were outclassed all night.
Oh, young fella.
My goodness, a little athleticism, a little extra on it, Mr. Gobert.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Now here's James. He's coming off a 31-point game against Golden State.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side. Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
To the middle, Ayton with it. Conley picks him up. Yep, it counts.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Randall with the ball. He had 16 points in the win against Portland. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly from outside off the mark.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
Here's Doncic. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
You've got to be kidding. Go ahead, Mr. Ayton. How about that finish?
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Jake LaRavia comes in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura, he's checked in for James. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Here's Dillingham. Reed with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Shannon. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Smart. And Hachimura with a clear path to the rack. Yep, that one goes.
Wow, gritty play by Rui Hachimura. Doesn't let the foul prohibit him from finishing.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And that one falls for Hachimura.
Rui Hachimura, a guy who's willing to slot into whatever position the team needs him and works hard to help out on every single play. You love the hustle and the attitude.
Miller with a screen on Smart to the paint. And Miller throws it down hard.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Over to the wing. Now, Hachimura. To the middle. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Reed kicks to Miller. And here is DiVincenzo. Hasn't made one yet. 3 on the clock. Reed misses.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
DiVincenzo passes to Miller. Pass to Reed. Over Hayes. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
Here's Doncic. Over Dillingham. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. .119 left in the first quarter of the game. DiVincenzo against Smart. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Lakers trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here they come. Pass to Reed. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. A 3-ball. Good on the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
And so it's the Lakers with it. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Out to Miller. Pass to Shannon. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Dillingham with the bucket.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
.20 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside, Smart. Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. Julius Randle getting it done for Minnesota. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Randle and Reed holding down the post spots. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Dillingham. And it's Shannon in at the small forward spot.
Reed has a great ability to finish, and he knows how to work inside.
Minnesota leading by 7. Dillingham with it. Randle outside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
That free throw good from Randall. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hachimura, the pass to Laravia. Over Randall. Randall with the block.
How about the timing? The rejection by Julius Randle. Read that one beautifully.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still yet to score, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Well, there's a certain edge that Julius Randle plays with that allows him to draw contact.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. That free throw good from Randall. He hits both from the stripe. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Hachimura. To the inside. Here's Hayes. Then jammed down as he goes right over Naz Reid.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Here's DiVincenzo. Still scoreless. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now that's his second foul, so they're going to have to navigate that as this game progresses here in the next couple minutes.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And Randall throws it down.
Now, guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
Here's Reeves. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Guys, back over to you.
Has him bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Lakers trail by 10. Smart deciding where to go with it. Six on the shot clock. Reeves can't hit. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
Bones Highland is checked in for the Timberwolves. Reed with a screen on Smart. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 10. Reeves the pass to Laravia. Now Smart. Now Hayes. Shoots over Reed. Hayes, no good. And here's Randall. Pass to Shannon. Back to Randall. Pulls it from 20. Rebounded by Smart. Lakers trail by 10. Pass to Hachimura. The three. And the Lakers with another miss.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Hachimura can make play after play above the rim. This guy's got a natural, gifted, athletic frame.
Island with it. Scoreless thus far. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's blocked. Reeves outside. And here is Hachimura. Julius Randle with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's Shannon. Highland deciding where to go with it. Reed finds Randle. Shoots over Hachimura. Hits the jump hook. Randle's got 9 points in the quarter.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes for the Lakers. Coloco's checked in. And James subbed in for Jake LaRavia. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall.
Well, let's see the stat sheet here on Mike Conley. Last season's performance for him. He put up about 8 points a game last season, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Hachimura the pass to LeBron. Offline with his 3.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Randall against Doncic. Randall dishes to Conley. 17-foot shot on the way. Lakers trail by 10. Hachimura kicks to Smart. Lakers working the ball around now. McDaniels outside. And they call an illegal screen here. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Sunday, they'll take on Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
DeAndre Ayton's checked in for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. No good from LeBron.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Then this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And it's Ayton missing. Minnesota leading by 10. Randall outside. He can't hit that time. LeBron with some nice D. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the rejection by James. Down low, stolen by Conley. Here's McDaniels, and the rejection by LeBron.
Now that's how you protect the rim. James timed that one perfectly.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura is checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Reed's checked in. Los Angeles on D. It's a 10-point game. McDaniels outside. Pass to Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Edwards from the arc. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Boy, this isn't the angle that Anthony Edwards favors, but my goodness, can he flat shoot the ball?
Here's Hachimura. Hachimura setting the pick for James. Pass to Vanderbilt. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
I'm not sure there is a right way to defend LeBron in pick-and-roll situations. He'll score it, or he's going to set up a teammate. Turn the lights out.
Minnesota leading by 11. Edwards looking it over. Inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Lakers shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. McDaniels against Hachimura. And Doncic throws it down.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
Reed with a screen on Doncic. There's the triple. Reed misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Stolen by McDaniel. Outside, Reed. This one for three. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
This has always been an aspect of Naz Reid's game, the ability to spread the floor from three.
And there's another turnover by the Lakers. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Rudy Gobert, third.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Hachimura. Edwards inside. He's defended by Reeves. Edwards, no good.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And let's check out stats for James. Coming off a terrific season, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists, just does a great job of getting everyone involved. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Pass to McDaniels. Outside, Reed. Takes the three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Lakers trail by 13. Now, here's Doncic. Over by Conley. Out to Edwards. There's 37 seconds left here in the second. His fifth miss. Out 2 for 7 from the floor. Vanderbilt finds Doncic. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago.
Take a break.
Pretty reliable in that regard.
And he can't get the first one.
You often hear the phrase franchise player. When you think about Luka Doncic and the amount he controls the action, the MVP level play, he is the true definition of it.
And he's good on the second.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Edwards. He has 5. 5 to shoot. Reed with a screen on Reeves. Edwards drills the 3.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They're going to the arc, drilling shots, making it look simple, even by today's standards.
Yeah, you'd think a defense now would be more prepared to guard the three-point line, but that hasn't been the case. And guys, now let's see what games have yet to tip off. It'll be the Hawks against the Magic in Orlando. 7 p.m. Eastern Time for tip-off.
That sounds like a blowout.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. We'll start a 3-game homestand with that game. Reeves in its shooting guard. James is the small forward. The post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's J.J. Redick's 5 as we get into the second half.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
If he's operating in pick and roll, because Rudy Gobert is such a big target, hard to guard him.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. You know, DB, recently we've seen Anthony Edwards reach new heights as a three-point shooter.
Anthony Edwards has now embraced the complete analytics of the game. He is a high-volume three-point shooter, and he's still a terror en route to the cup.
Lakers trailed by 19. Doncic passes to Ayton. Doncic against Conley. From deep, Reeves. Clock at 6. The 3 for Doncic. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Edwards passes to Randle, and Randle throws it down.
Yeah, you know that when Julius Randle gets into his rhythm offensively, he can be problematic for defensive teams.
LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. James sets the screen for Doncic. Pass to Reeves. Now here's Vanderbilt. Now Reeves. Lets it go from deep. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Here's LeBron, and here's Doncic from the arc. Offensive rebound, and that one's good, Ayton.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Randle against Vanderbilt. There's the 3, and Julius Randle good for 3. Randle's got 26.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Reeves against Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Reeves has got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Doncic. Shakes him. And it's good on the way in. Doncic has got 10.
It's like Luka absorbs willingly that contact. He relishes the idea that he's going to finish despite it.
Here is Conley, still without a basket. Gobert, and he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. LeBron outside. Reeves with the screen on McDaniels. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And it's 6 points for Austin Reeves. Now Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Randall surveying the D. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
That free throw good from Randall. No good on the second free throw. Lakers trail by 17. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Conley dishes to Edwards. Stolen by Reeves. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And one thing about Reeves, you're not going to out-hustle him.
Timberwolves leading by 12. Outside Conley. Vanderbilt against Randall. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. It's good from long range. Edwards got 11 points.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's James. Nice defense from McDaniels.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Conley kicks to Randall. Gobert with a screen for Randall. No good on the triple. Lakers trail by 15. Doncic with a screen on Edwards. To the inside. Luka throws it down.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Smart's checked in for the Lakers. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
McDaniels with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. McDaniels sets a screen for Randall. Pass to Edwards from past the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 13. Vanderbilt kicks to Doncic. And rebounded by McDaniels. The Timberwolves have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Gobert with a screen on Smart. And finished off by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Here's Doncic. 17 points in the game. Pass to James. Smart on the wing. Misses the three. Timberwolves leading by 15. Outside Edwards. Down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
A vertical threat that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
Los Angeles has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And it's Ayton missing.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
For three, Edwards.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Randall outside. Pass to Gobert. Doncic with the steal. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. Luka hustles and gets it to the rim.
Well, you love to see Luka get an easy one in transition before the defense can load up.
Minnesota with the ball. And here is Conley. No scoring in this one. Here's Randall over Vanderbilt. Randall no good. Lakers trail by 13. Smart passes to Vanderbilt. Lakers working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. And here's Doncic from the arc. Smart off the mark there with the three-point shot. Edwards inside, guarded by Smart, and they pick up 2.
Man, that's strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Jake LaRavia comes in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Doncic. Lakers trail by 15. Outside, Smart. Now here is Hachimura. Defense right on him. Reeves outside. Off target from three-point range. And Reed has got the ball here for Minnesota. The three for DiVincenzo. Buries it from three-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Shot ready off the catch. Dante DiVincenzo with a jumper.
The Lakers shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Hayes, no good. Minnesota's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
.144 left in the third quarter. Dillingham with it. Pass to Shannon. Puts up a 3. Not going to go that time. Lakers trail by 16. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
1:19 left in the third. Reed with a screen on Smart. And here is DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. Got it. Good job in the low post. And that's now 8 points for Naz Reid.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And Los Angeles guys shooting around 48% so far in the third. Hachimura the pass to Reeves. Hachimura setting the pick for Reeves. Hachimura finds LaRavia. Here's Hachimura. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Reeves. And Beranger pulls it down. Timberwolves leading by 16. Driving inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Reeves with the screen on Reed. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, the halftime break, I don't know what they gave him to drink back there, but he is pouring it on right now.
Here's Shannon to the right side. Reed with a screen on Smart. Back to Reed. Beyond the arc. And the 3-ball is good. Reeves got 11 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Dillingham is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Shannon in at the 3.
Right here, baby.
And here's Reeves outside. Minnesota with the rebound.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Well, we know DiVincenzo loves to shoot the long ball. The defense, you've got to be there to contest.
Here's Reeves. And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
Outside for Randall. Pass to Dillingham. Off target from outside.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job.
Hachimura, the pass to LaRavia. Here's Smart. And again, the Lakers no good. Timberwolves leading by 22. Driving to the basket. Dillingham with the bucket.
How about the touch on that shot? That is tougher than it looks, folks.
Lakers have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Pass to LaRavia. And LaRavia slams it in.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
So it's the Timberwolves now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Dillingham. Shot clock at 6. Fires away from way outside. And it's LaRavia with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Reed touched it last. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And the Lakers making a change here. Doncic is checked in. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. Smart finds LaRavia. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles with another miss. And Reed has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards against Smart. It's blocked.
I'll tell you, don't forget about Marcus Smart's vertical. Twice on the pipes, rejects that shot.
And it's LaRavia missing. Minnesota leading by 22. Here's Reed. It's rebounded by Hayes. LA's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Shannon. He's defended by LaRavia. Reed with a screen for Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. The Lakers shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Hachimura. No good from outside.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Reed with a screen on Hachimura. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. James checked in for Jackson Hayes. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Gobert's checked in. Reed with a screen for Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Reed kicks to Edwards. Stolen by Smart. James outside. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal.
Hachimura against Edwards. Over in the corner, Laravia. Hachimura kicks to Doncic. 5 on the clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Drawing fouls is an art, folks, and very few do it better than Luka Doncic.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
That free throw good from Doncic. And Los Angeles with some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Jake Laravia. And it's Austin Reeves in for Marcus Smart. And then for Minnesota, McDaniels, he's checked in for Reed. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. All free throws good from Doncic. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Can they get it? And finished off by Gobert.
You simply must account for Rudy Gobert and keep him off the offensive glass. He's done it his whole career.
Lakers trail by 20. James outside. Lobbed up there for Hachimura. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, this is big-time wingspan and solid leaping ability. Hachimura, boy, what an option as an alley-oop target.
Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Reeves against McDaniel. Pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight. Offensive rebound. Nice defense from McDaniel. Minnesota leading by 18. Edwards dishes to Conley. Out to Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Out left to the wing. In a wide-open look for Hachimura. It's stolen by Randall. Edwards drives in. That one drops for him. 18 points for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, oh boy, when Anthony Edwards gets downhill, turn the lights out, folks. He's a handful.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, last season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Hayes. And Vanderbilt subbed in for Hachimura. Gobert. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Back to Doncic. Outside, James. And again, unable to change momentum here. Now Conley. Randall left side. Out to Conley. Outside Edwards. Stolen by Reeves. Vanderbilt the pass to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
Minnesota leading by 23. Up top, Edwards. He's defended by Reeves. Back to Edwards. And it's blocked. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Out to Doncic. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Minnesota's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Conley, the pass to Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feed. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. It's stolen by Gobert. Randall kicks to Gobert. McDaniels on the wing. Randall passes to Conley. And stolen by James. And finished off by LeBron.
This guy is unguardable in the open floor. When LeBron gets into space, you might as well turn the lights out.
Minnesota leading by 22. Randall outside. He takes it in.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Randall. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Reeves outside. Launches it. Rebound, Minnesota. Reeves got rebound number 5 here tonight. Randall outside. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by the Lakers. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Minnesota.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Rudy Gobert.
The aspect of his game that stood out to me was his work on the glass. He was absolutely relentless.
And here is DiVincenzo. Pass to Juzang for three, and he's good on the three ball.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Doncic against DiVincenzo. Doncic with it. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back, because these guys are very talented, and we did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Rudy Gobert.